Hello there. Welcome to another video with Pam. This is another story about me. So this little YouTube thing I'm doing is becoming a bit of almost like a therapy session. I feel compelled to share some things that I'm learning as I'm learning them, as I'm going through them. So today I wanted to talk about isolation. Do you isolate? Is it healthy to isolate? I have been doing quite a bit of isolating and really enjoying it. Instead of being in a loud, busy, hectic classroom, which of course has its perks, I am alone at home most of the time. And I actually have to make a point of breaking that. Right now, it feels okay because I have a lot of work to do, working from home, and it's kind of crunch time right now with the course creation, marking, and all that stuff I'm doing, getting ready for high school next semester. But what are the reasons that I retreat to solitude? It can be created by the realization of manipulation. So I sort of hinted at this, I think, in a couple of other videos, but when I feel like I'm being manipulated, I retreat and I need to think for a while. I need to evaluate what is a safe place, who is a safe person to go to. So becoming aware of manipulation that was going on, I think is one reason why I've started to retreat. Another reason is just awareness that it sounds like I'm really noticing a lot of these weaknesses, but along with being easily manipulated, like I talked about in another video, I can be bullied by people and not be aware of it. So that's something that I've kind of noticed. It doesn't have to be, a lot of people, but I have noticed that I can be bullied in sort of a subtle way where I'm kind of called out or put down, and gaslit, as they say. And so that's caused me to retreat quite a bit into isolation. It's harder to say yes right now to connecting with others. I just feel so much better when no one is around. That's actually kind of my default setting. I just didn't realize it until recently, in the last few years. So I think that was one thing definitely that led to me burning out, or feeling like I just had no mental energy, no physical energy, no more emotional energy. And I needed to sort of concentrate on my own emotional, mental, physical energy for a bit. So another thing that is isolating, or that leads to isolating, is the concept of oversharing. So some people are like this. They will just kind of wear their heart on their sleeve and overshare things that are going on in their life. And it can be endearing. And when people are vulnerable with you, it makes you want to be vulnerable with them. And so it can lead to a lot of good back and forth and great friendships, which I do have. But this tendency to overshare has gotten me into hot water in a way where I don't feel safe around people because I'm worried that I'm going to overshare. I mean, you should be able to share your heart or what's going on with you with people that you trust. Unfortunately, when you realize that things that you're saying are kind of circulating or getting out there somehow, it takes away that sense of safety. And so it causes a retreat, like a backing away. So oversharing and confusion. So I think lately I've had just this general sense that things are very confusing. Now, there's a lot of good reasons for that. I moved back to my hometown after being away for about a decade. A different home. I had a totally different job. My daughter is living in another town, finishing up her college degree, and my son is also a young adult. And so there's just been a lot of big shifts. I turned 50. Yeah, empty nest stuff, job change, just a lot of changes to deal with. And so in this kind of confusing time, I feel like I need to retreat until I can make sense of things. Do you ever feel that way? I just want to shut the door, be alone for a bit until the storm and the chaos of my thoughts subsides. Can isolation be beneficial? Is it always good? Sometimes I think isolation can turn into depression, but I don't feel like I'm there because I have been there and I know the signs. If I went to a doctor right now and I told them da 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 da, these symptoms, they might say you might be depressed. But I think my sleep problems are a lot more complicated than that. Anyways, I think it's healthy for me right now to take a step back, isolate a bit, retreat, as they say, be a little cozy on my own. I'm so grateful for the hours that I am alone, that I can do my work, take care of my home, think, be creative, exercise, make these videos. I could not do that if I wasn't alone. But I think what I'm a bit afraid of is I'll isolate so long that I might lose the key to get that door back open again. So I'm going to have to be proactive in accepting invitations and maybe even reaching out myself to people. And I'm not worried about it. I think this video might be coming across as really serious. It's not too serious. I'm happy to be isolating. I just am a little concerned about the reasons why I want to be alone and how much thinking is too much thinking. When does it become rumination? When does it become unhealthy? When does it become kind of obsessive thoughts? And when do you need to reach out and talk to others? So leave your thoughts below in the comments if you have some experience with isolating. Are you an introvert or an extrovert or a mix of both? Do you enjoy and gain energy from being around people, or do you feel a lot more yourself when you can be alone? And like and subscribe to the video if you're interested in seeing more, and I'll see you next time. Bye.